A topsy-turvy game at Cuthbury this afternoon ended Wimborne Town 3, Stratford Town 3, but this was a game surely that Wimborne should have won and certainly could have won. The visitors started the stronger and on 6 minutes went ahead through Richard Gregory, and Stratford looked good value for it at that point. But on 25 minutes Wimborne hit back and it was Jamie Davidson. Good cross from Scott Arnold to the far stick was headed back by James Stoko, and there was Jamie on the line to prod it home, 1-1. Then it got better for Wimborne. They took the lead 6 minutes later when Mark Gamble was put through by a lovely ball from Mickey Hubbard, and the Irish striker made no mistake to put the Magpies ahead. Wimborne looked as if they were going to take advantage and run away with the game perhaps at this stage, but 5 minutes later Matt West capitalised on a Patrick Wilson mistake to make it 2-2, and that was the score at the break. Second half belonged almost entirely to Wimborne, and they had a great chance on 66 minutes to take the lead when the referee awarded a very soft penalty following a foul on Jamie Davidson, but Mickey Hubbard's shot was quite easily saved down at his left by the keeper. Now, wouldn't you know it, 3 minutes later up the other end, in what was probably Stratford's first decent attack of the half, the referee pointed to the spot. Phil Green made no mistake, tucked the ball away, and there were the visitors ahead with 21 minutes to go. But that lead only lasted 2 minutes. After nice interplay in the box, the ball came across on the ground, and James Stoko, who had a super game today, tucked it away to make it 3-3. And for the last 20 minutes, Wimborne battered the Stratford defence, had countless corners up against a keeper who looked decidedly average when he was faced with crosses. But the ball wouldn't fall for Wimborne, and that's how it finished. Wimborne Town 3, Stratford Town 3. Up next for the Magpies, well, before I should say that, John Blake was the sponsor's man of the match, and that was well deserved. Honourable mentions too, surely to James Stoko, I thought, who had his best game since coming back to Cuthbury, and George Webb, who was outstanding today. Next up for the Magpies, we're away at AFC Totton on Tuesday night in the Red Ensure Cup. There's a minibus going from here, and if you want to get on that, give me a call. And then next Saturday, we're away at Bishop's Cleeve, and we hope to see you at both those games. I'm joined now by Magpies boss Steve Cuss after today's 3-3 draw with Stratford. Steve, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it's probably, again, mixed. You look at the first 20 minutes, what I thought they dominated, looked really powerful and a strong side. I thought we were in for a really tough afternoon, but that's probably where the real credit comes to our players, because we dug in at that point, and the game didn't get away from us, and we grew into the game, and we were certainly the stronger team come the finish, and probably could have just done with another 5-10 minutes at the end there just to try and get that final goal that would have won the game.
Couple of controversial penalties midway through the second half. Yeah. First one to us and then to them. What was your take on those?
Yeah, I saw, obviously I think both teams would probably feel that the penalties are soft. There was a touch on Jamie, and I probably would say that, wouldn't I? But and it was given, but it's the type of thing you see 10-20 times in a game, so extremely disappointed to penalty to be given for that.
Mark Gamble took his goal well.
Yeah, Mark took his goal well, and I think all the goals today were, they were good from our point of view. I thought that they come in crucial times of the game, but I thought that we took them quite well, and again the response of the players, we've not had a tough time. We have had a tough time of late, and you could maybe excuse them for giving in a little bit, but not today. I thought they were superb, and at 3-2 down we came back and got that goal, and full credit to the players, because it takes them doing that to keep digging in and coming back.
I thought James Stoko had his best game since coming back to us.
Absolutely. He was
held the ball up well.
Yeah, we've brought him in, and we'll play a certain way with James up front there, and today you saw his qualities. Thought he held the ball up well, and also delighted that he got his goal, because that's probably something that he's probably just been a little bit frustrated with. He hasn't scored as many goals as he liked, but his all-round performance today was excellent, and his goal was well deserved.
And a word for George Webb. I didn't think he had the greatest first 20 minutes, but he was probably the best player in the field come the end, I thought.
Yeah, George, we've got to get George on the ball. We know his qualities. When it becomes too physical and it's a long ball, then that isn't George. But when he get it down and get it to his feet, and he can pick a pass for us, I thought him and all the other players going forward were particularly impressive today, because I thought that we created a number of chances.
Tottenham away on Tuesday night. You and I saw them at Weymouth this week, and a very young team, but they stuck their task, didn't they? It's not going to be easy on Tuesday.
No, we are the underdogs. They're a Premier Division side. They've got some young players in there, but I was particularly impressed with 3 or 4 of their younger players, and on their big pitch and good surface that they've got. I'm sure they play some decent football at home. So we know it's going to be a tough game, but it's one that we want to try and do well in. We're in this little run at the moment where we just can't get over the finishing line to win the game. So we'll go again Tuesday and we'll try and win Tuesday's cup tie.
Right, finally, Steve, any knocks to speak about?
We had Adam Costello not feeling too well today, so he dropped down to the bench, but I'm sure he'll be all right for Tuesday. And really just have to assess the players, but there's nothing that's going to keep anybody out.
Thanks for your time, Steve.
Okay, thanks. Cheers.